My name is Lindsay Fitch. I'm a 31-year-old single mother to a wonderful little boy named Lyndon. I am currently attending Northlands College working towards my Bachelor of Social Work degree. For the past 2.5 years, I've been working for the Ministry of Justice in the Victim Witness Service Branch and with the Crown Prosecution Office. Every day I see people facing challenges like addictions, abuse, and struggling to cope with everyday issues. I want to be able to help these people by applying my life experience with my education. Our community is already going in the right direction and is well on its way to meeting the challenges that we face. With strong leadership and passionate community members, we can make a difference. When asked how I could assist in the progression of my community, I turned to Chief Tammy Cook-Searson of the Lac La Ronge Indian Band, Town La Ronge Mayor Thomas Ruzicki, and Constable Renee Breckner of the La Ronge RCMP Detachment. These are 3 people who I admire and who I believe already make an impact on the progression and betterment of the community. Their interviews are going to talk about economic development, community development, and the importance of volunteering. I have highlighted these 3 areas because I believe that is what makes a community strong. Can you briefly explain the history of Kitsaki Management and where it is today?
Okay, Kitsaki Management started in 1981. We are a Cree First Nation, and at that time Chief Senator Miles Benn and the council had wanted something different for the community, or wanted to add to the funding that they were receiving from Indian Affairs. So they thought they would get into the economic development. So they started Kitsaki. So it's been 32 years now, and I know that there's been many challenges that Kitsaki has had, but they've also had many successes, and they've built on those successes. And today with Kitsaki we have 150 million in revenue, which is a lot of money, a lot of companies, a lot of success, but a lot of hard work, and we have a lot of great staff. So we have 1,400 employees. That's 1,400. That's a lot of people that are employed, and it's not just all La Ronge Band people. There's La Ronge Band, other First Nations, Métis, as well as other Saskatchewan residents. So there's a lot of people working, and our businesses have diversified, so they've gone through many different economic crises that we've had over the years. So I'm really proud of where Kitsaki's at today.
In terms of regional cooperation, what are some of the best practices, challenges, and future opportunities?
We're very lucky that we're very close in proximity. So of course the Lac La Ronge Indian Band, the town of La Ronge, and the village of Aronge have been able to embark on a lot of good projects, including fire rescue services that services all 3 communities, the regional landfill, and the first time in Canada, and especially Western Canada, where a First Nation and 2 municipalities have embarked upon a water treatment facility. Therefore, all the water in this region is coming from the same source, clean, potable water for all our people. So those are really some of the best practices that we're using to move forward. Some of the challenges is because we are 3 different levels of government, being federal, provincial, and municipal statutes within the legislation. So that creates some challenges, but really it's about overcoming those challenges and accessing pockets of money, whereas we normally could not.
Tell me why you think it's important to volunteer in a community.
I think it's very important to volunteer in any community. I think that once people start volunteering, it creates a sense of pride and ownership in the community while everyone works towards a common goal and a better way of life. I come from a small town in Saskatchewan, so we didn't have a lot of money to hire people to coach, and we didn't have the funds to hire people to build our facilities or create the activities in our community. So we had to rely on everyone to pitch in, and I think it made it a better place to live. I still think in my current job it's just as important to volunteer. We have many of the members in our community who help with coaching and help other service agencies, fundraise for particular projects. We find that engaging the youth is very important in our job right now, so we've liaised with some of the community agencies to create a teen girls wellness group. What we're trying to do is teach girls the importance of physical and mental wellness while trying to create that positive relationship with them, and some of them are at risk, so that's extremely important for us. Volunteering, it doesn't cost anything to volunteer, but the benefits to the community and the progression of it is very important.
I have never been the type to reinvent the wheel, so as a Northlands College graduate, I plan on continuing to work with existing agencies and helping out those who may not have the necessary tools to succeed. A little bit of help can go a long way. Developing the economy creates jobs, which enables the quality of life in the community to rise. It takes working together from all levels of government, reaching for a common goal. And last but not least, the importance of volunteering and taking pride and ownership of a community we live in. As you can see from the pictures, Lorange has come a long way over the years. Growth is not just about getting bigger, it's about the connections that are made and working together for a better place to live. My son is the future, and I want the future to be bright for him.